Hey, baseball fans, it's Jason. I hope you're doing well. Today, I want to talk about the five most popular, most well liked players in Major League Baseball today, going into the 2020 season. I know I did my top most liked and respected players in all time and hated players of all time, but this list is different. Okay, and I just want to go over five. Okay, and a lot of familiar faces, but I think they all have their own intangibles and own reasons why they're the way they play the game makes him one of the most liked and respected players. So let me know what you think of this list. And by the way, if this is your first time to this channel and you're a baseball fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And make sure you hit the notification next to it. You don't want to miss the videos that I'm going to keep putting out all year long. I want to make this into one of the best channels, okay? And if you do enjoy the videos, even if you don't plan on watching all the videos, I still would appreciate if you hit the thumbs up on the video that you do watch and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, okay? With that, let's get to the list. Number 5, to my knowledge, is the only Major League Baseball player who has bowled multiple perfect games, multiple 300 games in bowling, which is crazy. Multiple 300 games, really? Mookie Betts, okay? Former Red Sox, current Dodger. And I do think he's probably, I don't know if he's a free agent after the 2020 season. I don't know if the Dodgers are going to re-sign him or whatnot. He is going to get expensive, but he's still one of the best young players in the game. He plays it the right way. He does great interviews. He gets along with players. Young, scrappy player at the top of his game. And he's a great outfielder. Hits in the clutch. Does things the right way. And he's just an intelligent player, which is, to me, important and tangible. And just the way he carries himself makes him one of the most liked players in baseball. Number 4, he's becoming one of the faces of baseball as well. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. I think he's going to be the next captain of the Yankees as well. But another one, plays the game the right way. Talented, young, dynamic player, power hitter. He had a couple of injuries that have kind of knocked him back a little bit, but he's rebounded and still done things the right way on and off the field. And he's going to be, I think, like I said, he's going to be the next captain of the Yankees. And if you're the face of one of these MLB video games, you're pretty popular. So, and he's been on the cover of one of them. I don't know if it's MLB 2K or whatever the heck it is, MLB 2020, but I know he's been on one of them. So he's my number 4. Number 3, I actually have a tie, my only tie. First one on there, Christian Yelich, okay, perennial MVP, perennial triple crown contender, actually. Traded from the Marlins. Unfortunately, these guys had a lot of talent. They traded them away because of budgetary reasons, so I get that. But he's made the Brewers a heck of a lot better team, and I hope they continue to surround him with good talent, because they will be perennial playoff teams if they surround them with more talent. And I know they just locked him up to like a $200+ million contract for over 7 or 8 years, so that's good. They'll get him in his prime years in the back end of it. But another one who plays the game the right way. Dynamic, really, really fun to watch lefty hitter and outfielder. And my other tie person is DJ LeMahieu of the New York Yankees. To me, he reminds me of Roger Maris, and not for the power hitter numbers or anything like that. It's because he kind of is a low-key guy who just grinds and plays the game the right way, doesn't look for the attention, doesn't look for the fame. That was kind of Roger Maris's persona as well. Just came in, did the right thing, was a great teammate, a great ambassador to the sport as well. And there's another one I love watching. He's got that big wad of gum or chewing tobacco in his mouth, and he goes and he plays the game the right way, hustles, runs everything out, good defensive player. And a great all-around guy. He's a great clubhouse guy, great teammate, and I really, really hope the Yankees extend them for a couple more years. So he's my tie for number 3. Number 2, so had it been last year or the year before that, I would have said Adrian Beltre because he just recently retired. But we have kind of a 2020 version of Adrian Beltre in Nelson Cruz from the Minnesota Twins. I think he's 40 as well, but he's DH, and he's still putting up numbers at 39, 40 years old, hitting 30 and driving in 100, and now he's part of a more advanced lineup with Josh Donaldson in there, and so I think he's going to have more opportunities. I think he's going to continue to perform. But another guy who's been playing the game the right way for almost 20 years, and no matter where he goes, he performs. He just goes. He stays out of trouble, and I actually like seeing guys that perform and play well, and they're still at the top of their game, nearing 40. To me, he's number 2 on the list. And number 1, I think, is obvious. He's kind of the face of baseball, and he's been the face of baseball for almost a decade now, Mr. Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. the best player in baseball. You know, he's one of these guys that just loves to play the game. It shows. Always has a smile on his face. So he's greeting kids, signing autographs, taking photos. Like, he's just a great all-around guy from Millville, New Jersey. And to me, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, probably a unanimous guy if he keeps up his production. And the only other person I know that has a similar WAR to him is Lou Gehrig, career-wise. And yeah, Lou Gehrig. So I mean, he's like the modern day kind of Mickey. I call him Mickey Mays, like Mickey Mantle / Willie Mays. To me, he's a combination of both. But he's number one on the list, and for lots of reasons. And I think he'll continue to be number one on the list for several more years. And so this is my list. Let me know what you think. If you have any other guys that you think should be on the list, put them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. I want to continue growing this channel to being one of the best. You're not going to want to miss my next video because I'm going to talk about the 5 most hated players in baseball. And there's going to be a similarity in from 3 out of 5 of them. And it's going to be pretty it's going to be a pretty fun video to do. So you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you then.